Okay, take a look at problem number 43. They're talking about a new robotic dog that went on sale at 9 a.m. and sold out within 8 hours. The number of customers in line to purchase the new iPup at time t is modeled by the differential equation, A. So A is differentiable. We know that. They're telling us. Where time is between 0 and 8 hours inclusive. Values of A, the number of people in line, are shown in the table. So it's the fewest number of times in which A prime is equal to 0. So let's just remember a couple things here. A prime, that's a rate of change of A with respect to t. You can think of that as dA dt. And in simple terms, that's the change in A with respect to the change in t. So let's take a look here. As time goes from 0 to 1, the number of people went from 150 to 185. That is a positive change. Okay. Then, as time went from 1 to 2, the number of people in line went from 185 to 135. That's a negative change. So A prime was positive for a while. The rate of change of A was positive. Then the rate of change of A was negative. So somewhere in between here, A prime must have been 0. Let's see if there are any others. 2 to 3, the number of people in line went from 135 to 120. That's a negative change. So from negative to negative, we can't guarantee that A prime was 0. Maybe A prime was 0 and then negative again, but we can't be certain. From 3 to 4, the number of people changed from 120 to 75. That's a negative change again. From 4 to 5, the number of people changed from 75 to 75. Now, wait a minute. That's neither positive nor negative. This is another time when A prime is 0. From 5 to 6, the change was positive. And you can see we went from a negative eventually to a positive, so there had to be a 0 in between. From 6 hours to 7 hours, our change is positive. And from 7 hours to 8 hours, our change was negative. So if A prime went from positive to negative, then A prime must have been 0 somewhere in there. So here's what we can conclude. For all that work, A prime must have been equal to 0 at least 3 times. So we got all the scribbling over here by the multiple choice answers. Let's clean that up a little bit. And look at all the scribbling. Let me clear out it. Our answer was C, as in coefficients. All right, hey, thanks for watching the video. Hopefully it was helpful. Good luck on the rest of your work.